Welcome to Branson, Missouri. We went through this very, very windy road with very few guardrails, and we pulled into a KOA here to see Branson, Missouri.
What I didn't know about Branson is that it is a tourist hub with some very interesting features. We are here during the winter months, but by the looks of things, there are a huge amount of people who come to visit Branson. Massive hotels and summer fun in this town. Some of the attractions were closed for the season, but there was plenty to see and do. I am here for 4 days with my sole intention to see the Titanic attraction. This place was pretty cool for kids. I've never seen this before. It's actual miniature front loaders, cranes, and other dirt movers for kids to operate in a safe fashion. Here's the Music Road Mall. There's an old-time photo shop, a music shop, and a scrapbooking shop. I love the old-time photo shop, a dream to visit. My mom used to say Hertz Donut when I was a kid when I got hurt. What I didn't know is there's an actual Hertz Donuts. This place has your nuts covered. I'm sure there is a pun there, as I chuckle. The Music City Center doubles as a chapel. They have performances here and Sunday services. The building has pretty cool architecture. The Grand Country Funhouse has a really cool setup outside and indoor go-karting through the winter. Senior Clucks was a fun place to eat. I can't imagine the architecture that went into creating a ginormous chicken on the building. In Branson, there isn't just one Trump store. There are two. I've heard of these things, but now I can prove they actually exist. There's a big aquarium that I didn't have time to visit, but the huge octopus wrapped around the building is super cool. I guess I didn't make time to go in because a fish is just a fish. If you've been to one aquarium, you have probably seen the fish they have. The WonderWorks building is super cool, designed to look like a building turned upside down and falling down. WonderWorks is Branson's latest science-focused indoor amusement park for the mind. There are many putt-putt golf courses. This one features a full-sized airplane. Another one down the road was pirate-themed and was pretty complex for putt-putt. Next to this course was a large collection of World War II military vehicles. The highlight for me was seeing the Titanic attraction in Branson. I had heard that it was the largest collection of actual artifacts from the ship and of the time frame. The exterior looks like the Titanic, and they replicated it traveling through the water. We were instructed to not film on the first floor, and selfie sticks are forbidden, but the second floor, we were allowed to take photos. Knowing this now, I would have taken a monopod camera stand versus the selfie stick. I hope this helps someone who may visit. There was a huge focus of the children that survived and perished on the ship, which Titanic movies don't usually focus on. Here we have a replica helm. It was dark inside, likely to replicate the fact that it was night when the ship sank. This is a thermos from 1912 that these children's father, who saw his children were safely in a lifeboat, went back into the ship to grab warm milk for his kids. Think about that for a minute. As the ship is sinking, this man had the fortitude to go get warm milk. That's crazy! Frankie Goldsmith wore these buttons on the Titanic in 1912. They are valued at more than $15,000 today. This wall depicts the 135 children that were lost per class. Not that it matters what class they were. Next to each picture is a story of their journeys. You could spend hours here reading each child's story. This is a picture of the supposed iceberg that struck the Titanic in 1912. Here's a suitcase that was given to the Dean family. These 2 children were the youngest to survive the sinking. Mr. Dean perished on the ship, but having lost everything on the ship, Mrs. Dean and the 2 young children were given this suitcase. It's crazy to think the suitcase is valued at $18,000. Like I said, this attraction there was a lot of focus on the children of that tragic day. This blouse was recovered from a chest by the recovery ship, but was from an unknown child that was on the ship. Who knows if the child of this blouse survived or perished? Branson was a Vegas-like experience with many other attractions I may not have covered. While I enjoyed my stay, Branson wasn't my cup of tea for my travels. I'm glad I stopped and hope what I shared will help you plan your next vacation. A short drive out of town though, and up some steep hills, you can have a view of Table Rock Lake, and I was able to catch this awesome sunset. Time to move along now.
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.